الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ولا تهنوا في ابتغاء القوم، إن تكونوا تألمون فإنهم يألمون كما تألمون، وترجون من الله ما لا يرجون، وكان الله عليما حكيما. إنا أنزلنا إليك الكتاب بالحق لتحكم بين الناس بما أراك الله، ولا تكن للخائنين خصيما، واستغفر الله، إن الله كان غفورا رحيما. ولا تجادل عن الذين يختانون أنفسهم، إن الله لا يحب من كان خوانا أثيما. يستخفون من الناس ولا يستخفون من الله، وهو معهم إذ يبيتون ما لا يرضى من القول، وكان الله بما يعملون محيطا. ها أنتم هؤلاء جادلتم عنهم في الحياة الدنيا، فمن يجادل الله عنهم يوم القيامة أم من يكون عليهم وكيلا. ومن يعمل سوءا أو يظلم نفسه ثم يستغفر الله يجد الله غفورا رحيما. ومن يكسب إثما فإنما يكسبه على نفسه، وكان الله عليما حكيما. ومن يكسب خطيئة أو إثما ثم يرم به بريئا فقد احتمل بهتانا وإثما مبينا. ولولا فضل الله عليك ورحمته لهمت طائفة منهم أن يضلوك، وما يضلون إلا أنفسهم، وما يضرونك من شيء. وأنزل الله عليك الكتاب والحكمة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم، وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. لا خير في كثير من نجواهم إلا من أمر بصدقة أو معروف أو إصلاح بين الناس، ومن يفعل ذلك ابتغاء مرضات الله فسوف نؤتيه أجرا عظيما. ومن يشاقق الرسول من بعد ما تبين له الهدى ويتبع غير سبيل المؤمنين نوله ما تولى ونصله جهنم وساءت مصيرا. إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء، ومن يشرك بالله فقد ضل ضلالا بعيدا. إن يدعون من دونه إلا إناثا وإن يدعون إلا شيطانا مريدا لعنه الله وقال لأتخذن من عبادك نصيبا مفروضا ولأضلنهم ولأمنينهم ولآمرنهم فليبتكن آذان الأنعام ولآمرنهم فليغيرن خلق الله. ومن يتخذ الشيطان وليا من دون الله فقد خسر خسرانا مبينا. يعدهم ويمنيهم وما يعدهم الشيطان إلا غرورا. أولئك مأواهم جهنم ولا يجدون عنها محيصا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سندخلهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا وعد الله حقا ومن أصدق من الله قيلا ليس بأمانيكم ولا أماني أهل الكتاب من يعمل سوءا يجز به ولا يجد له من دون الله وليا ولا نصيرا ومن يعمل من الصالحات من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فأولئك يدخلون الجنة ولا يظلمون نقيرا ومن أحسن دينا ممن أسلم وجهه لله وهو محسن واتبع ملة إبراهيم حنيفا واتخذ الله إبراهيم خليلا ولله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وكان الله بكل شيء محيطا ويستفتونك في النساء قل الله يفتيكم فيهن وما يتلى عليكم في الكتاب في يتامى النساء اللاتي لا تؤتونهن ما كتب لهن وترغبون أن تنكحوهن والمستضعفين من الولدان وأن تقوموا لليتامى بالقسط وما تفعلوا من خير فإن الله كان به عليما. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. وإن امرأة خافت من بعلها نشوزا أو إعراضا فلا جناح عليهما أن يصلحا بينهما صلحا والصلح خير وأحضرت الأنفس الشح وإن تحسنوا وتتقوا فإن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا ولن تستطيعوا أن تعدلوا بين النساء ولو حرصتم فلا تميلوا كل الميل فتذروها كالمعلقة وإن تصلحوا وتتقوا فإن الله كان غفورا رحيما وإن يتفرقا يغن الله كلا من سعته وكان الله واسعا حكيما ولله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض ولقد وصينا الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم وإياكم أن اتقوا الله وإن تكفروا فإن لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وكان الله غنيا حميدا ولله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وكفى بالله وكيلا إن يشأ يذهبكم أيها الناس ويأت بآخرين وكان الله على ذلك قديرا من كان يريد ثواب الدنيا فعند الله ثواب الدنيا والآخرة وكان الله سميعا بصيرا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Surah An-Nisa, it is about keeping proper relationships. It's about preserving relationships. And so the Prophet ﷺ said, "Ittaqu silat al-arham." Make sure you protect and preserve the bonds of the womb. And that's how the surah begins. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام. So the beginning of the surah, it talks about the value of humanity all coming from one soul. And then it talks about marriage and preserving the marriage and having a healthy interaction in terms of who to marry, how many to marry, what the condition on a healthy, good, fair marriage is. Then it goes into the inheritance. I was in Egypt and we had this landlord, his name is Hani George. He's a Christian Coptic guy. And we had many discussions over the year that I lived there. And he admitted to me that many Christians actually go to Muslim attorneys in Egypt to separate the inheritance. Because as any attorney here in America knows, one of the most dicey deals to deal with is the inheritance. When someone passes away, who gets what and why, and what did the person say, and what was promised, and how do we be fair, and so forth and so on, and this one comes out of nowhere, and so forth. So Islam is preserving a healthy bond, specifically in the passing of someone. And then later on in the surah, what we read today, it goes in to talk about hypocrisy. And the nature of hypocrisy is basically, in its theological context, is someone who claims to have faith on the outward, but inside they're full of doubts and they're not sure about their religion, and so they work with people to create division and to create problems for the Muslims and to work against Islam and its development and its thriving potentiality. But the Prophet ﷺ, he talked about hypocrisy in another context. And he said that there are 4 qualities of a hypocrite. He said the first one is one that lies a lot. You can't trust them. You catch them lying a lot. And the next one is someone who makes a promise. إِذَا وَعَدَ أَخْلَفَ. They break their promises. وَإِذَا اؤْتُمِنَ خَانَ. The person is entrusted with a responsibility, and then they prove treacherous. They don't fulfill their responsibilities. وَإِذَا خَاصَمَ فَجَرَ. And if they get into an argument, they lose their cool. And they act angry and yell and scream and hit and call names and cuss. So the Prophet ﷺ is telling us that these are qualities that lead to hypocrisy. Do you know why? Because they ruin the relationships between people. When you're lying a lot, nobody wants to be your friend or be around you because they don't trust anything you say. And when you're someone who breaks your promises, nobody wants to have any sort of a relationship with you because they can't trust you. And when someone is not responsible, no one will do a business dealing or trust you with anything. And when there's a debate or a discussion and somebody starts to yell and lose their mind, people don't want to be around that person. And so the same thing is true about why we gather. For what reason? لا خير في كثير من نجواهم إلا من أمر بصدقة أو معروف أو إصلاح بين الناس ومن يفعل ذلك ابتغاء وجه الله فسوف نؤتيه أجرا عظيما. So it says, most of people's private gatherings that they make have no good in them. There are only certain kind of private meetings that have value to them. It's those that are promoting charity. They're looking into people's situations and trying to help them. They're not talking about, oh, look how that person is poor and they didn't take care of their business and what's wrong with them. They're like, how can we help this person? Oh, ma'rufin. They're looking to do something good in society. They're looking to help bring good bonds out of society. Oh, islahan bain al-nas. They're trying to reconcile between people. So the Prophet ﷺ made some very strong statements against backbiting and slandering. And these are forms of how hypocrisy is. Why? Hypocrisy divides the people. It divides their bond. So the Prophet ﷺ said, they said, وَمَا الْغِيبَةِ. What is this backbiting? He said, ذِكْرُكَ أَخَاكَ بِمَا يَكْرَهُ. That you would mention your brother or sister in a way that would bother them, that would annoy them. They said, أَوَ إِنْ كَانَ فِيهِ مَا أَقُولُ. And what if what I'm saying is true? I'm just keeping it real. I'm saying what's true about this person. He said, إِنْ كَانَ فِيهِ فَقَدْ اغْتَبْتَ. You have backbitten that person. وَإِنْ لَمْ يَكُنْ فِيهِ فَقَدْ بَهَتَّ. And if it was not in him, then you have created a lie, you have slandered the person. And the Prophet ﷺ, he said, لا يدخل الجنة نمام. A person who invents a lie about someone else and tells people, that person cannot go to heaven. One of the most strongest prohibitions that we have on anything. And so the Prophet ﷺ was asked about what are the prohibited things. He said, al-qi wal-qal, rumors, gossiping, all of that, to talk about what's going on and what so-and-so's up to and what they said and what was said and who did what and all of that. Unless and this is one of the things that the Prophet ﷺ stood out very clearly to anyone who ever knew him. If he had something to say, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, it always was about solving a problem. It was always about benefit. It was always about correcting some mistake that needed to be corrected. And so, it is crucial for us because it is so easy in the world we live in, constantly bombarded with so much negativity, constantly dealing with so much division and so many verbal abuses and attacks on people so there are narrations from many of the companions and the tabi'een that they used to be very strong in their response to someone who backbit someone. They would stop that person right there and say, why are you talking about this person? And they would say, well, because it needs to be known. So what is the benefit? Who here is going to fix their problem? Why does all of these people need to know about that? So if you really had an issue with anyone, one time when we were in Shamrock, I had a person come to me. Are you ready for this? He had a list of 20 some odd issues. He said, look, Imam, with all due respect, over the last 3 years, I have heard these 20 some odd things that you are saying or doing. And so-and-so said, and I talked to so-and-so about it and so-and-so about it. I said, why didn't you talk to me about it? He said, well, now I'm going to talk to you about it. I said, well, I'm pretty sure we didn't have a good relationship after 3 years of that. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, one time he found out that one of the scholars of the area was saying that he is a heretic and that he is deviant and that his methodology and creed is mistaken. And so Imam Ahmad went to the market and bought a very, very nice something or other. I don't remember what it is. He goes to the Sheikh's house. He says, Sheikh, salamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And the Sheikh has looked all confused. It's like, I'm Ahmad bin Hanbal. And he says, oh, mashallah, salamu alaikum ya Sheikh. He's trying to act like, people do. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّ مِنْ أَشَّرِّ النَّاسِ ذُو الْوَجْهَيْنِ يَأْتِ هَؤُلَاءِ بِوَجْهِ وَهَؤُلَاءِ بِوَجْهِ. The Prophet said, of the worst of people is the two-faced. Come smile in your face, salamu alaikum akhi. And then behind your back, get that guy and everything what he said and did and all that. This is the worst of people. So Ahmad bin Hanbal comes to this guy. He says, here, I'm going to give you this gift. He said, why are you giving me a gift? He says, I'm certain I've collected so many hasanat from you that I just wanted to repay you since you're into worldly interest. I'm looking for the hereafter, jazakumullahu khairan. And so he made reason about it and got a point his cross in a nice way. So, in the building of a jama'ah, in the building of a community, it is so important that if this brother has heard something about that brother, or this sister felt like such and such sister was doing or saying, that we go directly to the source with a sincere heart. This is called nasiha. And we try to understand and solve the issue from the person that can solve it. If for whatever reason you feel like you don't know that person at all and you need someone to help, you go get someone to help and then you bring that person directly to this person and you try to solve it. And if you do it that way, then the relationships will grow strongly. And the people will truly feel comfortable with each other and they will feel a bond. And so this is inshallah the model that we want to establish as we build our community, that we all work together building the ties of a community that loves the Prophet ﷺ and his Lord who blessed him with this holy book that we're celebrating in this sacred month, and may our tongues be preserved from all of the evil and corruption that the devil calls us to, and may our hearts be protected from all of the darkness of the evil in the world of divisive hatred and corruption. Jazakumullahu khairan.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله ولو على أنفسكم أو الوالدين والأقربين إن يكن غنيا أو فقيرا فالله أولى بهما فلا تتبعوا الهوى أن تعدلوا وإن تلهوا أو تعرضوا فإن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا يا أيها الذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله والكتاب الذي نزل على رسوله والكتاب الذي أنزل من قبل ومن يكفر بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر فقد ضل ضلالا بعيدا إن الذين آمنوا ثم كفروا ثم آمنوا ثم كفروا ثم ازدادوا كفرا لم يكن الله ليغفر لهم ولا ليهديهم سبيلا بشر المنافقين بأن لهم عذابا أليما الذين يتخذون الكافرين أولياء من دون المؤمنين أيبتغون عندهم العزة فإن العزة لله جميعا وقد نزل عليكم في الكتاب أن إذا سمعتم آيات الله يكفر بها ويستهزأ بها فلا تقعدوا معهم حتى يخوضوا في حديث غيره إنكم إذا مثلهم إن الله جامع المنافقين والكافرين في جهنم جميعا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم